More than 300 meters of temporary flood defense barrier, drones, and new visual mapping technology are being put to the test today, the 7th of November, as the Environment Agency continues preparation for the winter ahead. Exercise Tempest will see frontline staff test out temporary barriers in Stratford-upon-Avon, birthplace of William Shakespeare, for the first time. The exercise will test working arrangements with the local council and partners so that barriers can be put up quickly and safely when needed to help to protect properties on the waterfront from flooding. Staff on site and in the Environment Agency's incident room in Litchfield will also be working together to test new visual mappings technology, which will provide better intelligence about flood damage and impacts on the ground. This includes drones that teams can use to survey wider flooded areas, sending footage via a live feed to the Environment Agency incident room. Up and down the country, the Environment Agency is prepared to take action this winter wherever it is needed. Sir James Bevan, Chief Executive of the Environment Agency, said this test exercise is one of many across the country to make sure we are ready for winter. We have 6,500 trained staff ready to respond to flooding, and we're making the most of new kit and technology. Since the flooding of winter 201,516, the Environment Agency has invested £12.5 million in new equipment, including an additional 20 miles of temporary barriers, 500,000 sandbags and 250 pumps. The use of drones will also allow us to have a clearer idea of flood damage on the ground. Floods Minister Therese Coffey said this exercise is a brilliant example of work taking place across the country to make sure we are fully prepared for any potential flooding this winter. The use of new high-spec equipment such as drones and live visual mapping to show flood-affected areas will be a huge asset to flood prevention teams. The investment we have made in new technology, portable barriers and other equipment forms part of the £2.5 billion we are spending across the country up until 2021 to better protect over 300,000 properties. Temporary barriers are just one of the ways the Environment Agency aims to better protect people and properties. But it's important to remember people can never be fully protected against flooding, which is why people are being urged to go online and check their flood risk by entering their postcode, and find out what they can do to protect themselves and their property when flooding hits. More than 1.2 million people are signed up to the Environment Agency's free flood warning service, which sends a message directly by voice message, text, or email when a flood warning is issued. From 2015 to 2021, government is investing £2.5 billion in flood and coastal erosion risk management projects, which will reduce the risk of flooding from rivers, the sea, groundwater and surface water for at least 300,000 homes.